name is Stef here at Custom Auto Body in Williamstown, New Jersey. This is my 2020 C8 that I purchased about 1.5 years ago with only 170 miles on it. Started the build over at Casper's Performance Edge in Westville, New Jersey, who is a dealer for ProCharger, and that started this journey. So we began with a stock dyno pull on a Dyno Jet dyno. Ended up with some baseline numbers of 433 horsepower and 429 pound of torque at the wheels. We then added a stage 2 ProCharger with the P1X upgrade. We ended up putting it back on the dyno.
Pounds of torque, mission accomplished.
Pulled some pretty impressive numbers of 613 horsepower at the wheels and 524 pound-feet of torque for a gain of 180 and 95. As you can see, it is a very detailed install. Again, that was all done at Casper's. I then decided that it was time to do the exhaust. So I did my research and spent a lot of time on the phone with Lemans Edition, who has a center exit conversion for the C8. It is one of the best sounding exhaust systems that I've ever done in the 30 years of putting exhaust on cars. We did that here. I am now a dealer for them. You have the option of multiple tips. I went with the satin black, obviously for good reason, and the install was super easy. Honestly, the worst of it was probably taking off the rear bumper, which isn't all that difficult. Putting that back on the dyno, with 642 horsepower and 539 pound-feet of torque for a gain of 29 horsepower and 15 pound-feet of torque at the wheels just from the exhaust. So our final numbers on this car ended up being a total gain of 209 horsepower and 110 foot-pounds of torque over stock. Lemans is one of the most family-oriented, customer-friendly companies I've ever dealt with. I've been in the body shop business for a long time, dealt with a lot of different companies, and a lot of them just don't respond or don't care. They answered every question I had. They were always available and great to deal with. The car is so much more fun to drive. It kind of fell on its face at 80 miles an hour or so, which I know you shouldn't be doing, but it now pulls hard to as far as I've gone. It does not die off, it just keeps on going. Thanks to Casper's Performance Edge, Lemans Edition, and I would like to give my own shop a prop for doing the install here. So here's a quick sound bite, and we're off.